Deadlocked at 1. Will Harris is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll and set to go as the third baseman, Javier Baez. He's set. Here it comes.
Nope, that's the ball. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Non-competitive pitch right there, runs the count to 2-0, and he is ready to do some damage in the box.
Now here's the pitch. Lifted into center field. Robles waits on it. He's got it 1 away. Up next, Adley Rutschman as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. But that just hasn't been the case for him batting lefty against these good right-handers.
Hermosillo is under this one, and that's out number 2. Now it'll be Zach Plesac. Flew out last time up.
The pitcher, Zach Plesac.
First pitch of the AB now. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. So stepping in is Eric Hosmer. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Now the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwarber comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Now at the plate, Salvador Perez. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on the way. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Harper is there. 2 down.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
At the plate, Victor Robles. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles.
Hey, you could tell right there the hitter was almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away, and had hung in the middle of the plate.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Score remains tied 1-1.
Concentrate in my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God, not television.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Shane Green will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Kevin Kiermaier is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Ready to begin the 8th, and coming forward is the switch hitting outfielder Drew Waters. He's set, and the pitch. Line drive, base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Into the box, Willie Castro, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now a chopper to second. This will be a tough turn. A tag for 1 on to first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball to change the course of an inning.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Couple of walks for him thus far. Ready with the 0-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. One and two. Here it is. He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning.
Yes. No ifs, ands, or maybe. I don't let drama faze me. Stay on my grind, heavy.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 2-0 to the National center fielder.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
3-0 now. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Swing and a liner. And a reach, but he can't get there as it falls.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Luis Garcia, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
The right fielder, Michael.
So now into the box is Michael Hermosillo. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
First offering on its way. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Here's a blooper out toward left center. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nothing doing for Washington. Still tied 1 apiece. Brad Hand enters the game from the pen, and because this is a non-save situation, it's evident that they're just trying to get him some work after having not thrown in several days.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bryce Harper is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here's the pitch. And it's 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he can go in right here.
And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate now, Kyle Schwarber, and he hits it hard to the right side. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Juan Soto.
The left fielder, Juan Soto.
First pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. And this will be fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Hoskins has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now to the plate, here is Tim Anderson. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And now the first pitch.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And there are 2 away now. Next to hit, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. grounded out in his last at-bat. First offering. A bouncer up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And Eric Hosmer will have a chance next with 2 out.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Eric Hosmer to the plate now as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He can make these fans go nuts and secure the win if he can place a ball deep enough into the gap. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Now a bouncing ball for the shortstop Lindor. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for Washington. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Julian Chavez is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. And now in the box, Javier Baez. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Looks like a tall order trying to tie or take the lead against this guy who leads the league in saves.
Here's the first pitch.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
And he fouls this one off. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody top step in the dugout. Get on this guy and make him nervous.
Count even at 2-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Good pitch there. That was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Standing in now, Adley Rutschman, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. 2 balls and a strike. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Alec Bohm will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 0-1 offering.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this. Tight situations. This is exactly the type of game that he loves to come into.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. A chance to win it now as we head to the bottom of the 10th, still tied. Diego Castillo comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Striding in is Salvador Perez, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Laid off, but a called strike as that caught the outside. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Now the 2-1. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Fouled away. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. The 0-1. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. A little bit outside. 2-1. Possible game winners at second base here with 1 away. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
He finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier, and that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. And he'll be tagged out at the plate. Trying to win it here in the bottom of the 9th. Instead, we're headed to extra innings as the side is retired. Dylan Betances takes the mound to start the 11th inning. Drew Waters will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air out to right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third. Big at bat now, and here is Willie Castro. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Ware. With the runner in scoring position, a sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Now a pitch out as they might have smelled the squeeze that time. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Two and one after the foul ball there. Now the 2-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Full count now.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. And that'll bring home the runner from third to make this a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
And now, Francisco Lindor. Bases empty and two gone following the sacrifice fly. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with two men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 4 again. And they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper. Previous history against Dylan Betances. He's got 5 base hits in 20 at-bats. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. And now the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
The 1-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this one out. So they scratch across a run here on no hits, no errors, and a man left. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. Philadelphia is on top 2-1. Roberto Osuna takes the mound in a safe situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th. So stepping in is Luis Garcia, trying here to plate the tying run from second.
Yeah, it's always a nightmare taking on another team's closer trying to get back into a game, especially in the 9th inning. But having your leadoff guy up to start that inning is as good as you could have hoped for. So let's see if he can get something started here.
97 that time as this is fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit softly on the ground to first. Hoskins grabs it cleanly, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner moves up to third.
You know what's funny right there, Matty? Back in the day, you would have saw a ton of high fives in the dugout, but as I look at this guy go back to the dugout, you're not seeing much. Guys don't want to give themselves up. Managers don't want to give away outs anymore. Probably should have just laid down the bunt and took the sacrifice with him, but he still was able to do his job.
From the stretch, Michael Hermosillo comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Up high, 2-1 now.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone. Set. Here's the 3-1. So there's ball 4. And it wouldn't surprise me a bit to see the next guy get 4 wide ones as well.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
Striding in is Juan Soto, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. First offering on its way.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
A runner moving from third as that's speared on the mound. To second for 1. Back to first. It's a double play as the tying run will be stranded at third base, and just like that, this ball game is over. Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Diego Castillo gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Roberto Osuna closes the door for the save, his 28th on the season. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa,